Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the experiment number 1B. That is studying the properties of acid with the reaction with the 3 points. That is litmus solution or litmus paper. Okay. Second, it's zinc metal. And the third one is sodium carbonate. I repeat, today we are going to discuss about the experiment number 1B. Experiment 1B. Last week already we have discussed about the experiment 1A, that is pH value of acids or bases. Some of the chemicals were there, I think so. Diluted cell was there, sodium hydroxide was there, lemon juice was there, even if you take about the acetic acid was there. Those are the chemicals. We have studied about the pH value of all the chemicals. Now experiment 1B, we are going to study about the properties of acids. Properties of acids by their reaction with the litmus solution, zinc metal and solid sodium carbonate. Okay, we are performing this experiment and we start with the what are the requirements to do this experiment. The first one is materials required. A test tube stand, test tube holder, solution, then zinc metal, okay, then sodium carbonate chemical, these all are the chemicals. Dropper, if we are using the litmus paper, we need the dropper. Okay, we start this is about the materials required, materials or chemicals required. Test tube holder, test tube stand, litmus solution, because we need this chemical, zinc metal, solid sodium carbonate. These are the chemicals what we require to perform this experiment 1B, studying the properties of acid, that is HCl. Today we are going to study about the properties of hydrochloric acid with the litmus solution, blue or red, zinc metal and solid sodium carbonate. Okay, we'll go for the next part, that is procedure. How to do this experiment. Procedure for performing the first point, that is hydrochloric acid and litmus solution. When we add litmus solution, what will be a change of color? Will it remain the same? Will it be red? Will it be blue? Just will watch it. It is first one. You have to take 1 ml of hydrochloric acid and you have to put a drop of litmus solution. Yes, we will start performing the first procedure. First procedure, step by step we will learn all the points. Okay. It's a test tube and test tube holder. I am going to put this chemical, dilute hydrochloric acid. It is dilute hydrochloric acid, and we are studying about the properties of these acid and base with the help of 3 chemicals. That is the first chemical is litmus solution, second chemical is zinc metal, second chemical is zinc metal, and third chemical is solid sodium carbonate. So we start with the S and pour only 1 ml of this chemical in this test tube. It is 1 ml, almost all approximate 1 ml of chemical is there. I am going to add a solution for it. We are having 2 solutions, red and blue. And if we go for the properties of the acid, actually blue litmus solution will turn into red in the acid. It is here, blue litmus solution is there, so I am adding the solution. Just you will see that the property what we have studied, is it right or wrong. Yes, there is a change in color. The color of acid turn into red. The chemical has been changed, color has been changed. We will do with the other litmus solution also. It is the first one, what it is, acid. In the acid I have poured a drop or 2 drop of and it was a blue litmus solution. I will show it. It is a blue litmus solution, and this litmus solution actually it has turned into red. Yes, it turns blue litmus to red. It turns blue litmus to red. So we are performing one more. Is it right or wrong? Yes, it is about the. Even we will pour one more chemical. Once again we will try with the red litmus solution. Will it change the color or not? Okay, I have taken almost 1.5 ml of 1.5 ml of chemical. I am adding the red litmus solution. It is a red litmus solution. See, I added more quantity of chemical, but there is no change in the. If you see a difference is there. As blue litmus is turning into red, but there is no change in the color of red litmus paper. Red litmus solution we are using it actually. Yes, it is difference exactly what we studied the property in the as a theory. It is right exactly in the practical. Okay. It is this first one. Okay, we are heading for the second point, that is along with the zinc metal. What happens when acid reacts with the zinc metal? Take 2 ml of dilute hydrochloric acid and put a zinc granule in it. Put a zinc granule. We'll see that what it happens. Dilute hydrochloric acid and zinc granule is nothing but zinc is reacting with the hydrochloric acid. Zinc is reacting with the hydrochloric acid. It will be zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Okay, we'll see the experiment. Yes, I'll take the test tube. Okay. We perform the next part, that is what happens. The procedure is 2 ml of dilute HCl and we'll add a zinc granule for it. I'll pour the chemical, dilute HCl, yes, dilute HCl is there. I am going to add the zinc granule. I'll show it here. It is a zinc granule box. Zinc granules. What happens when zinc is reacting with the hydrochloric acid? Okay, it is about the zinc metal or zinc granules. It takes a lot of time to react. Yes, you can see a reaction, the bubbles are coming out. You can see difference. You can see that the bubbles are coming outside. The formation of bubbles, it shows that hydrogen gas is going to liberate. The bubbles are forming. And we are able to see it. I think so. Are observing that bubbles are forming. Yes, there is a reaction is started. Bubbles are forming. Now you are going to see the reactions in a proper way. Liberation of hydrogen gas is taking place. I think so you are able to see the formation of bubbles continuously. Okay, it is that we'll see that still more changes will be there. There will be a drastic reaction will be there. There will be a lot of formation of bubbles will be there. We'll see it later on. As already you are seeing it continuously. There is a reaction. Hydrogen gas is liberating. Okay, we'll see it later on. We'll go for the third point. Sodium carbonate test. That is